You are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, welcome to another police body cam video. And this video deals with disturbing fraternity hazing exposed by cops. And I don't know if you're aware, but there's supposed to be a rule where you're not allowed to haze with fraternities. But believe me, a lot of fraternities are still hazing. I thought this was an interesting video to look at because they go behind the curtain of what I would say a majority of frats are still doing is just not known. But this is some of the stuff that does go on. So let's get into the video.
Does anyone want to be forthcoming on what's going on? Anyone?
And to go ahead and start the video, I know I'm stopping the video early, and I have nothing against fraternities and sororities, but when I went to college, this is why I didn't want to. If I have to do all that to get some connections or to make friends, I'd rather just do it the harder way and make it on my own, because you couldn't pay me enough to be in a room and look like a goofy like this. I don't care who you are or how much money or what connections you got. You wouldn't see me caught dead doing this.
Because you got to see it from my perspective. What the did I just walk into?
Police and firefighters responded to the Alpha Delta Phi fraternity house after a fire alarm went off.
You got it.
Pretty good, how are you? Good. Hey guys, what's going on here? What's going on?
While downstairs checking the fire alarm, officers stumble upon a fraternity hazing situation.
Same house. Yeah, I'll definitely need 133 here. This is the alarm here. All right, who's in charge? Looks like we have quite a bit of hazing. So I'm gonna ask again, who's in charge?
We can talk upstairs.
No, we're gonna talk right here. Who's in charge?
A couple of us are. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay, well, we need to find someone who's in charge, because this is ridiculous. Hey, this stops here, guys. This is a police department. This stops here.
And another thing about the hazing, because I understand how there can be some fun hazing, but stuff like this, like you see how the guy is in the pillar. Let me bring up the mouse. The guy's in the pillar over there. They have stuff on them. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, they're getting things thrown on them. Someone's throwing stuff at them. If the person throwing stuff at me is someone I consider to be less of a man, a weirdo, a goofy, I can never just sit there and take that without wanting to put my hands and feet on them. And then this just goes to show you the lengths that some people are willing to go for connections and money. Which, like I said, y'all, I have certain morals and principles that I will never sell for anything.
Who's in charge?
We're upstairs.
How about we start cleaning this up? Everyone take their blindfolds off.
And to some of you out there who are in a fraternity or sorority, like stuff like that, what does that build? To me, it doesn't build any type of rapport. It doesn't build any type of relationship. Like I said, literally just I'll probably say a minute ago when I stopped it, it's just gonna piss me off against the person who's doing that to me.
I've already given multiple commands to clear the room and get out of here, but no one's moving. Apparently they're taking this pretty serious.
Yes.
You in charge?
You said.
Still haven't found out who's in charge?
I would ask for house, Dad.
Where's he at?
Summit. Working on Summit.
Summit, that's cool.
So,
So,
you have
obviously,
someone else coming here?
yeah, the lieutenant's coming.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Definitely figured out why you wouldn't let me pass you initially.
Questionable.
Yeah.
I get it.
I would probably be calling your house dad or whoever to get him here, since ultimately
Wish I could.
he's probably in charge, right? Unless someone else is in charge.
I don't have his number, so.
Yeah.
Which Russia is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you guys gonna have a fire alarm you guys set off and just run? It's manual. Goes off.
So it's this one in the hallway here. How it got set off, I'm not sure.
I don't think it was down here. It's upstairs.
I can tell you it was this one.
It was really?
Yeah.
How long are they supposed to stay? You guys had to do this too, huh?
No.
I don't know what this is. I mean, it's not like you guys didn't know there was 15, 20 people down in your basement. It's not that dumb.
And I'm getting a little frustrated that no one's telling me who's in charge of what's going on
I
right
can help
here.
you out, but I'm not in charge.
Literally,
I'd like to help you, but I'm not in charge. Yeah, I mean, we asked you to call your house dad, and you said, I don't have his number. Like,
How do you not, he's your house dad, how do you not have his number? Okay, and what are you doing here?
He's a living. He lives upstairs.
Oh, so you do live here.
He lives down here.
Well, he's your buddy here saying different.
I know the old boy in the black tank top is probably pissed that, look at his face, is that the guy in the gray sweatsuit just said, no, he lives here, because the guy in the black tank top was saying he doesn't. Now, let me be clear before we continue. I know all fraternities and sororities do this, regardless if it's a white fraternity, black fraternity, Hispanic fraternity. A lot of fraternities still do this, even though technically they're not supposed to, but I would say a majority of people still know. It's the first time that it has been shown on a police body cam, but you see so many of these things still go on.
So my name's Lieutenant Carlson, University of Police Department. Who's in charge of the house?
Our house dad's at Summit.
Okay, we need him now.
He's at Summit.
Okay, can we get in contact with him? So here's the deal, from what I'm being told, this is like shutting down chapter type stuff. I need to start talking now.
It's 1 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine. I need to talk to people.
You call Summit.
Can I call Summit?
Yep.
I'm not calling Summit.
I have no contact with Summit. You're not being very helpful.
No,
Nobody in here has any way to contact the guy that's in charge of this house. This is all going in the department, so we're only making the situation that much worse.
I have no contact.
Okay, we need to find somebody that does.
No one does. He's a house dad.
Aren't you all supposed to have contact with him?
I never see him.
What's his name?
Eric. Eric, you don't know his last names?
A couple different code violations.
So what's going on in here? You don't know? You're just blocking the door so we can't see you live here. How does nobody live here? Just hanging out?
You tell me.
No, you tell me.
I don't know.
You go to University of Iowa?
Now, I know, as y'all know from before I start my videos, I always put a disclaimer, everyone is innocent until proven guilty. So I understand what both of them are doing. Let's say both of them are in charge. They don't want to incriminate themselves because once you admit it on a police body cam, of course, you're going to be found guilty. So I get why they're doing it.
What's your major?
Business.
Business? What's your name?
What?
Sean, what's your name is?
Jose.
Jose? Jose, what's your last name?
What?
Full name. Who I'm talking to?
I won't tell you that.
Huh?
I don't want to tell you that.
Okay. How old are you?
21.
All right.
What's my ID?
Yeah, you got an ID or anything to prove?
I think it's fake.
Huh?
I think it's fake.
You think it's fake? You think it's fake or you know it's fake?
Please don't tell me he's drinking a Busch Light or some type of Busch alcohol product and he knows he's underage.
Two different things there. Campus 142, one by deal, number, and Iowa when you're ready.
It's definitely not Jose.
I go by Jose.
I need to talk to these people in here. I need to step over here.
I'll step inside.
Okay.
Is anyone in here that needs medical attention? Is anyone here that is against their will? Is there anyone here who is not participating in this? I.e. a leader?
Is there anyone with any sort of physical injury? No.
Huh?
It's almost like listening about what the guy's saying here. What's all over you guys?
It's just water.
Just water? What's on that dude's tie?
I'm not sure if some on
You? Come here.
Serena. What does it look like?
Nope. You're gonna stand right over there.
Why?
Because I'm telling you to.
It's my house.
It's your house. You're responsible for everything that happened
And it's
today.
fraternity.
So, okay. Tuck in right there. Get up against the wall. Come over here. You're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna stand with your buddy over here.
And for those of you watching this who may be thinking like I'm thinking, why are people wanting to do this? Like I said, fraternities and sororities have been around for so long. They got so many connections and powerful corporation, top 100 for businesses. So it makes sense why people go through all of this. But when I was in college, I know people who did try to be part of fraternities and they didn't make it. It's unfortunate, but as you see, that they're willing to live for the cause. They're willing to take it this far.
Milliken. Take these two, ask them questions about what's going on their arms. So, are you responsible for the house? No. Okay, who's the house dad?
I just told you he works at f***ing Summit. Go call him. Go there and
What
fucking
was his
Summit.
name?
Eric, I told you.
Okay.
Why are you asking me?
Because it sounds like you're responsible for the house.
No.
Sounds like you have some idea of what's going on.
No.
You're not very forthcoming with everything.
How about you ask the house dad? Who do you 30 years
That's who we're trying to get hold of.
Okay. Go call him.
You're
Please.
Stay right there.
Stay here. I'll let you.
You guys got IDs on you?
Yes, sir.
Let's take a look at them. Step back. I don't know if you
This is
back up.
private property. I can stay here.
Yeah, but right now we're investigating something that's going on.
Investigating what? There's nothing going on.
Does anyone want to be forthcoming on what's going on? Any? Because you got to see it from my perspective. What the did I just walk into?
Celebration
Nobody? Celebration of what?
of life.
Okay, sweet.
Now, as far as the guy in the gray sweats, because you know I do analyze these videos, if I was him, I would just be quiet. Like the first guy that was in the black tank top, he really wasn't talking a lot, but the guy in the sweats, he's talking a lot, incriminating himself. I would just be quiet.
Okay, the reason I pulled you guys aside. We're here for public safety at this point. What's on your arms?
Oh.
Where are you guys going now? $127, can I get you back down here? What's on your neck?
I don't know. I can't see.
That looks like blood, is it? Shine your light. Is it blood?
That's what I'm asking.
Want to taste it?
No.
Okay.
Do you see why we're here? Why we're asking questions?
I don't know. You got the wrong guy.
I was gonna ask those guys questions, and then he told them all to start heading out.
What's up?
I was gonna ask those two guys questions, but then they all started following out.
Are you left?
No, I stopped them, but he was...
Misunderstood. Did you pull these guys out?
No, I went to go talk to those guys, and then they started coming out.
Why did we come out?
So I said that. I said they should come out.
You said it?
I did.
So you're in charge.
Not
I
in
know you
charge.
said you're not in charge.
Not in charge.
Okay.
You president?
Yes.
Let's step outside.
The officers finally speak to the fraternity president.
I'm going to tell you first and foremost, I'm a little frustrated, but we're going to get through it, okay? What's going on tonight?
It's their lead up to initiation.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the deal with what are we doing in the basement?
It's basically a ritual where they're blindfolded.
Okay.
And get messed with.
Okay. So.
See, that's why I can never do that. And some of you who may be part of fraternity or sorority watching this may say they may never like you. They never want you anyway. By all means. See, like, you can never... I have too much self-esteem. You can't mess with me. And I don't even want to think about what he means by mess with. Yeah. Things will go left very quick.
The entire time that we've been here, which has now been, I think, 15, 20 minutes, we have been demanding to speak to somebody in charge where nobody knows you, apparently, in the house.
Okay.
Nobody knows who's in charge. Like, here's the deal. We have a hazing event, right? We're going to do a report because we responded to a fire alarm, which... we were trying to get people to evacuate because of the fire alarm, but from my understanding, you guys refused to evacuate from a fire alarm after an officer is ordering everybody to vacate the premise. And then on top of that, we find this hazing event. We want to speak to somebody. Nobody knows anything. Nobody knows anyone. Nobody knows what's going on. This is going in a report. The University of Iowa is going to see this.
Okay.
And with the stuff going around across the country, students dying from hazing events. I'm not saying it's to that level. I'm not saying any, but the university has a very, very strict policy. And
that's a sad thing that people are willing to go through so much for a fraternity or sorority, and you see these things happen. If I was a parent and my son or daughter died trying to be part of your fraternity or sorority, I would do everything in my power to make sure to tear that fraternity or sorority down. It will be the last thing I do before I die.
On hazing. If I can't talk to people, and if people aren't going to cooperate with me, that's their right. They don't have to speak to me. However, that means only my observations are going to go into this report. And I'm telling you right now, it's going to look worse than if people can kind of explain to us what's going on, right? Because then I can at least put your guys' side of the story in it as well. So I guess I want to know what we got going on. Like, you're saying it's a ritual prior to initiation?
Yes.
Okay. I guess I'm asking for some cooperation and some coordination with your people here to just tell your people, like, hey, if that's what people need to do, just politely tell us that, right? So I guess I'm looking for you to kind of be a leader here and help us out a little bit and start trying to keep everybody in line. Okay?
I apologize.
Okay, let's go back inside.
I just want to, if we can get that guy out of there, I just want to coordinate some way to make sure that there's no injuries, there's nothing.
Where did
Which
president?
Yeah.
It's
I just texted him. I told him you gotta leave.
It's your guys' house.
Okay.
However, if the supervisor of the house, president, says he is not welcome here, then I am going to escort him off property.
I think
If he refuses that, then he's going to be arrested.
Yeah, we'll walk him out, yeah.
Okay,
We'll make sure of that.
I would take care of that because
Yeah,
the longer he stays here, I mean, he's getting close to being arrested.
The next day, police pay a visit to Joseph's apartment after he was very uncooperative the day before. After 10 minutes of talking, he again proved to be uncooperative and difficult to deal with.
So you interjecting yourself into that conversation, what good does that?
They don't need to talk to the cops. I don't even.
Why are you deciding who they need to talk to, though?
I'm just saying, they're my buddies, they're my friends.
Right. The police are doing an investigation.
About what?
They were trying to figure out what's going on in that room.
What was going on in the room? What have you heard?
So they're doing an investigation.
Yep.
You don't dictate the investigation, right?
Yeah,
that's for the police. That's for us to investigate, right?
If one thing y'all could take from this video, you see what that guy's going through. Sometimes, man, y'all gotta learn how to shut up.
Right. You understand that.
Yeah.
So why are you dictating who the police can talk to and can't talk to?
I'm just telling my buddies not to talk to them, that's it.
Okay. So you're interfering with the police officers'
Not at all.
job.
Not at all.
Are you?
He never said, oh, if you don't get away, you're getting arrested. He never said that once.
He did tell you to step away. He
I
told you
sat
to
there
walk
for
away.
and then he said it again. I said, I walked away.
No, you didn't.
Okay.
So he asked you
I
to
would
walk away.
like to end this conversation right now. Please.
Okay.
I would like to have a word here.
Okay.
And if there's anything actually happening, you can call me again. But it's been a pleasure. Thanks, fellas.
So
I didn't catch your name.
So this is Lieutenant Travis Tyrell.
Travis.
122, I'll take you. What'd you say your name was?
Joseph.
All right, Joseph. All right, so unfortunately for you, at this point, you're being placed under arrest. You can put your hands behind your back.
Joseph was arrested for interference with official acts in connection with the hazing incident. Those charges would be dropped a year later. The Alpha Delta Phi fraternity was suspended through 2029 for hazing.
And see, men and women, that's why I say sometimes it's just best just to shut up. And watching this video, the cops weren't even very hard. They weren't even being smart. There was no smart remarks from the cops. There was no yelling. The cops were honestly pretty monotone, pretty soft-spoken. But men and women, let me know what you think about this. And I want to be clear, I have nothing wrong with sororities or frats, but when it goes to this, I do think it's overboard. Because my thing is, I just don't see what's the point of embarrassing someone like that. If anything, if I saw someone be willing to go that far just to be my friend or join my group, I wouldn't have respect for them. Because at some point, especially when you're a man, your pride, your self-esteem has to kick in. But maybe some of you that are in fraternities and sororities watching this video, you can inform me what's the point of that type of hazing. Let me know in the comments. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.